Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Who's better equipped to make the trip or to make the move overseas than older men? Let's talk about that. Because in my humble opinion, it just makes more sense for us to make the move. You know, I was doing a short that I took from one of my live streams. And for anybody that may be new and watching me, whenever you see a short, it's usually from one of my live streams. It's usually, you know, a quote I made or some exciting moment I've made. And I'll put it up there where I was talking about how it really is cheaper to live in the Philippines than it is in the West. And I went on to explain about, I built my house for $20,000. I could not do that in America. It would cost me less than $20,000 now because the dollar's so strong. It's almost 59. Well, the guy gets in the comments and he says, well, what happens if you and your girlfriend go south? If your relationship breaks out, what are you going to do? I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet, damn it. I'm 61 years old. I've proven that I can handle just about any problem that this world throws at me. And this kind of goes into what I'm talking about today. We make a big deal for some reason out of moving overseas. That's why a lot of men don't do it. Yeah, I get it. You're afraid. But you're equipped to do it better than anybody else. I mean, to that guy's question, what else is needed? We've made those tough decisions over and over in our lives by now. And getting on a plane and coming to a place like the Philippines or Thailand or somewhere like that, it's nothing compared to the decisions we had to make. I want to remind you something, that older men run the world. Okay, look at Biden, look at Putin, all the leaders of basically the superpowers or whatever it is. Look at China, they're older men. People have confidence in us. They know we have the experience. They know we have the wherewithal. They know we have the ability. That's why they put us in office like that. But then when it comes to, moving overseas, we cower. Like we can't do it. This bullshit, man. I had lunch with a guy yesterday. This guy's interesting, by the way. Shout out to Richard. I won't say your last name. He's new fairly in San Carlos City, but he's been in the Philippines for 8 years. He said, Calvin, we've got 2 ages, he said. We've got the chronological age, the age that's on your birth certificate. He said, but then we've got a biological age. He said, that's how old you really are, your physical fitness. How old do you feel? And it made a lot of sense to me. I'm 61, but my biological age is probably 50. When you're talking about genetics and you're talking about eating better, taking better care of yourself, because this is I've been 35 full days without sugar. This is day 36. I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to make a video about that, though. But we're a lot more capable than we give ourselves credit. Come on, man. I'm going to stop discouraging guys from making these type of decisions because your life is running out. See, that's another thing. We only get, about 30,000 days according to, society. You get about 30,000 days. And I've kicked my 30,000 in the ass. But I'm going to encourage you because I know you can do it. Remember, seeing is believing. You see so many guys do it. But you're capable, man. You don't have the responsibilities that bogs down a lot of the younger men who want to come over here and they can't do it. You're retired, so you don't have the responsibilities of the job. See, that hamster wheel is a bitch, man. That's the one thing that holds a lot of people down. And everything associated with that hamster wheel, you don't have it. You probably paid off your mortgage. Hey, man, Buntai. And all that other stuff that holds us back in the West. Your children are probably grown, unless you're me, starting to have children. You know, I was in my late 50s when I had Booby. Hey, no, walking. All the things that hold most people back, you're free from that. You literally can spread your wings. You've been through the storm, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if not now, then when? When are you going to start to live? Because you're going to die. That's the theme of a lot of my videos now. Time's not running out. Your life is running out. I see guys over here, man, and I want to congratulate them. I'm not going to put them down anymore. You know, for every bad story I might tell, let me be honest, there's probably 100 good stories that go untold over here. Success stories. Where people have come over here and they've recreated their life. You know, it's like they want to live again. I made a short a long time ago about the Philippines has inspired me so much, man, that I want to live to be 150. You know. But yeah, let's talk about why older men are better equipped to make this transition overseas. It makes more sense too. The young guys want to do it, they can't do it. And age is in your mind, man. Eat better, take better care of yourself. You can get some of those years back. I'm not just talking, I'm not just yapping. I'm living it. The guy I'm telling you about, he's 69. He'll be 69 next month. This guy looks to be in his 50s, man, because when I met him at the gym, and I was shocked when he was 69. Well, his girlfriend is 21. He can handle that, though. Doesn't it make more sense to think that, okay, I can handle a 21-year-old woman? I'm much more experienced than her. I got much more life experience. You know, I've got my pension. My money should be in a pretty decent situation. You know, because one of the knocks, you know, about men moving overseas, how you don't have enough money, they'll say. They'll say, at 12, most of us are only living on $1,200, $1,500 a month. You know, you're poor in your country. Well, we're not in our country anymore. So you listen to this junk, you listen to this stuff that people talk about all the time, and you become afraid. All it takes is just that little seed of doubt to fuck up your whole dream of moving overseas. It just makes more sense for us simply because our 30,000 days are running out. Unless you're going to be somebody like Bob Cousy. Go read that quote he was talking about today. Right out on my live streams, man. Right out on my videos when I say, well, we're in the fourth quarter, but we want to take it in overtime. That's what he said. He wants to see another Boston Celtics championship banner hung up before he dies. He said, hell, I'm 95 years old. I can't move. He says, I'm in overtime, he says. And I was like, wow, I know I'll be on to something. I know I'm just not yapping. Hey, man, Buntai. Guys I see every morning when I walk. But that's his exact words. So I'm encouraging people, man, it doesn't have to be the Philippines. Hell, go somewhere close, Mexico, which most American expats live in Mexico, but it makes good sense. Okay? But yeah, let's stop discouraging men, especially in this time in our lives. We've paid our dues, guys. We've done everything society's told us to do. Why are you holding yourself back? Misery loves misery. You know, the people who tell you not to do it because they won't do it. How you going to criticize a grown-ass man for making grown man decisions that you refuse to make or you won't make? You cower from the decisions. Your life's running out, man. I'm telling you that it is. Jerry West died today. Okay? Along with the 7,000 other Americans who die on a daily basis. You're gonna die, man. That's why I say it makes more sense for the older men to be talking about moving overseas. All things being equal. Don't be stupid if you're not in the good enough health or your state of mind. But you can turn back that clock. You can turn back that biological clock. Because I'm doing it right now. You know, I'm living by example. I'm not just going to talk it. I'm walking it. Okay, literally walking right now. I do 10,000 steps. I'm close to it every day. My phone that I'm making this video on right now is counting every step that I take. And this route that I'm doing right now, it's going to give me like 8,000 by the time I get back home. So then I've got to get creative and come up with another 2,000. But I eventually do it. But if anybody out there is on the fence, first of all, fuck what people are going to say about you, man. That's why you don't come. They're calling you a pedophile. They're calling you a freak. You know, you're weird. Man, forget that, because when you die alone, man. First of all, get rid of that fear right there. You should know already that you're capable. Look at all that you've accomplished in your life. Look at all those major decisions you made in your life, one after the other. So this is just another one of those decisions. You can do it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You got everything to gain. See, that's why I live by. When there's nothing to lose from trying and everything to gain if successful, by all means try. There's guys over here with dime pieces, man. That's what I'm going to talk about on my live stream today. You want Big Shirley over there, or you want a dime piece over here? Big Shirley meaning the modern woman, the loudmouth, confrontational woman who claims she don't need a man, but she got 4 or 5 children, been married 2 or 3 times. That Big Shirley with the ever increasing waistline, okay, and ever increasing demands over there. You can have that, or you can come over here, because it's no big deal over here. Okay, people know their place, people know their role, but we're better equipped than anybody else to come over here. It makes more sense for us. And I just want to remind some people, I'm no longer going to discourage guys from coming over here. For every bad story you hear, there's 100 that you don't hear. Good ones, I mean. Good stories that you don't hear. So just add to that list of good stories. So thank y'all for stopping by again today. You know, it's never too late to be great. This is my theme. And I'm 61 years old, man. I can do anything a 30-year-old man can do. Okay? But I had to make some changes in my life. You can't get something for nothing. Nature frowns on the desire to get something for nothing. It's going to take some sacrifice. You know, what better way to live the fourth quarter and overtime than to be happy, than to be satisfied? If you're in America, the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Brazil, Colombia, wherever the hell you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Okay, put a little bit more security on your life, on your happiness. Listen, it may not come right away when you expect it to. And certainly not going to come from where you expect it to come. but it's coming, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure: we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Resign today from the Armchair Bro Association. Get off the corner. Get out of line at the water cooler at work and take some action. Action speaks louder than words.